Now I see somehow the world is. My bad.
We're
It'd be
live
so
now.
So
wonderful.
wonderful. Dun, dun, dun. My bad.
Mature the
And we
rules.
are live. This is a grown man trying to sing iCarly, bro. We're not gonna judge him.
You were just singing it too.
All right, you're right. Welcome to the Loreverse Live podcast, man. It's your boy Stevie Hayes, joined by Carter and Dallas. How you guys doing? How you doing, boys?
But I
What's
was
pop?
you.
Good,
Chilling.
man, bro. Chilling, feeling good, man. Vibing, the usual. Okay, so we do have a really nice docket for you guys today. Ready to dig into this and have some fun. Had a great show last week. Shout out to Cola for jumping on. We got to talk about a lot of stuff, a lot of his worries in regards to just the MCU in general. Dallas, I wish you were here, man. I wish you were here, but it was a really fun conversation. Probably going live again on this Thursday as well. Talk about some more news. And yeah, on my channel, the Loreverse, we are starting a series called The Road to Doomsday next week, where we're going to be telling all of the MCU movies from Doctor Doom's perspective. So be sure to tune into that as well. And this is a busy year, so we're going to be covering Invincible. United Against Seven Kingdoms comes out on Sunday, so I'm going to be doing a reaction to that on this channel. It's going to be just a crazy year for us, so we are pretty excited. So let's dig into the news today. So there's a lot of Spider-Man stuff that came out that we need to really talk about, boys, because they went crazy. So the first thing that I want to talk about today was Marvel Studios reportedly has big plans for the Venom symbiote in the upcoming trilogy of Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. So obviously we know that, with Spider-Man Brand New Day, there's probably going to be another trilogy of films. I want to ask you guys, how does it feel knowing that the Venom symbiote will play a huge part? How important is the symbiote to Spider-Man? And are you guys excited to see, this new era of Spider-Man, of him dealing with the symbiote and the effects of that?
Well, I mean, we have to get the symbiote at some point, considering the fact that Secret Wars is coming up. So I would assume possibly he's getting in this next movie. But at the same time, I think it's extremely important because it kind of is a part of the whole story of Spider-Man. It's very much canon to Spider-Man's story. And also Venom is just one of Spider-Man's best villains. So you kind of do need the symbiote in order, but also now we're going to get into it later. I'm not going to speak too much on it, but should be getting more characters from Spider-Man too. So from Spider-Man universe. So I mean, the Venom symbiote is very needed, and why not put it in there? Let's see how Tom Holland does as a different type of character, because Tobey Maguire's Bully Maguire, that was let's just say that was definitely something.
That was legendary.
Bro walked around the street thinking he owned the place. Bro.
We should make a podcast intro with him just doing that dance for 10 minutes straight. That'd be kind of gas.
Bro, no, we should.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I want to see the symbiote, but only for one reason, because I want to see how nuanced Tom Holland can get. I will say when it comes to acting, Tom Holland's probably he's better than Maguire. Everybody's better than Maguire because Maguire's kind of bad acting. Somebody dies and Maguire's over here. But
yeah. Him smiling, crying is kind of like insanity. I ain't gonna lie, but I hear you.
But Andrew Garfield was by far the best Spider-Man actor. But I want to see if Tom Holland can maybe pick it up, because the acting, the duality that he's gonna have to show as with the symbiote is just gonna be it has to be top tier. It's just gonna fall flat. And so I think this is gonna be the biggest challenge Tom Holland has faced in the MCU, and we're gonna hopefully get to see a different side of him as an actor, not just as a character.
I 100% agree, man. I think that this is the right way to go. We all know that at the end of No Way Home, right, the symbiote is in our MCU world, so it was bound to happen that he was going to get the symbiote. I thought No Way Home would have been a cool way to include the symbiote. I always had some theory that when I first saw the movie, I thought that in the final battle they were going to give him the symbiote with Andrew and Toby, and I thought Toby was going to warn him about it or something, but then Tom's nah, I'm good. And then we go into a Spider-Man 4 with the symbiote, but I like what they're doing, trying to align with the Secret War story, which will shoot us into this new era. of Peter Parker, and I think it's cool because post Secret Wars, I hope that we get like the true Spider-Man, right? The true Spider-Man world with Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn, a real MJ and stuff like that. You know, like I think we're going to get boosted into this real world. And honestly, I think Aunt May coming back. I don't think Aunt May's fully dead. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if post Secret Wars Aunt May is back. And I would love to see something
Not
like that.
one.
Oh,
You never know, maybe, but I would love to see something like that happening. But the symbiote is very important to Spider-Man, and also like the symbiote now has become, I don't want to say bigger than Spider-Man, but it is his own thing, you know, because it's connected to Null and all of that stuff going on. But what I want is I don't want, and I think we're gonna talk about this, but like I want to save this for because we had the topic coming up, but I really want the symbiote. I really want Harry Osborn to be Venom, not Eddie Brock, and we're gonna talk about that because that's in our docket. But like that's the route that I want them to go. I really need Harry Osborn in the MCU, man. I really do. He is so essential to Peter Parker as a character. I think that they would do a great job if they just throw away Ned and we get the four: Gwen, Harry, MJ, Peter. I would love that. And you know, if you guys read Spider-Man Torn, we get a lot of that, and I love the camaraderie between MJ and Peter and Harry and Gwen, and MJ is just, oh my gosh, like they made her a baddie and Peter's just a little scrawny little nerd. It's like, bro. But anyways, yeah, so I would love to see something like that. Yeah. That's really what I want to see. I want to see the core four. I'm sick of Ned, bro. Like
you don't like Ned?
He's a Miles Morales character anyway. You know what I mean? He's supposed to be with Miles, not with Peter, you know? So and maybe Sony didn't allow Marvel to use Harry at the time, so they ended up having to go with Ned, which Ned worked, but I want the OG Harry back, bro. I want Harry Osborn.
Nobody can compare to my glorious King Ned and my glorious Queen Aunt May. So
Hey, you like
as
Ned?
long as we got, no, I was just trolling. Loki, he's fine. I mean, he doesn't really add much. But Aunt May, we need Aunt May back because she is
Larissa
really,
Tomei, I think that's her name, Larissa Tomei.
Yeah, she's really important. I think.
Why is she important?
You know, she just adds a lot of flavor.
She captivates viewers.
Yeah, she's a yeah. You know, we need her back.
That's the PR way of saying it. Stevie Carter and Miles Morales. Yo, Secret Wars is the perfect place for Holland Spidey to get the symbiote. In fact, I would have all three Spider-Man get the symbiote since it's rumored they will fight. Yo, imagine Andrew on the freaking symbiote. Oh my gosh, be nuts. Spectacular Spider-Man gave the perfect symbiote storyline. That's what Tom Holland should take inspiration from. I need to watch that.
Bro, it's so good.
Yeah.
Best Spider-Man animation ever.
Yeah, post Secret Wars, they could do Spider-Man in black as the title. Okay, that'll be fire. That'll be fire. Post Secret Wars with a new history where Aunt May is alive, Zendaya, Michelle Jones is retconned, and Mary Jane Watson. And there's a place where Harry, Uncle Ben is actually more important. Yeah, dude, I agree. Dye Zendaya's hair red, and I'm cool. MCU Aunt May is peak garbage, so hot, and that's it. Nothing more. She's hot, and that's it. Nothing more.
How could you say that? You're lying. You know you're lying. You're lying out your teeth. You know it. You know she's awesome and amazing and beautiful and strong and courageous and just honestly just a strong female. You're just scared that because she's a strong female character, aren't you? That's what you're scared of.
Where'd she show that?
Strong female...
You said what? Where'd
she show all them attributes? You just talked about.
Bro was just yapping, bro.
Like,
yo,
shut up,
yo, do y'all remember in Civil War when like Tony Stark almost bagged her like right there?
Yeah, like
Loki.
And then he ate her, a meatloaf and then spit it out. Remember that? I think he spit it out in like Bull's hamper. Like that movie was funny. Amazing Spider-Man had the perfect Aunt May. Yeah, yo, Tasm Aunt May was fire. Toby's Aunt May, she was basically Grandma May, bro. She was old, dude.
When she was praying,
and Green Goblin crashed out. Yo, I got
all because he got upset because Aunt May smacked his hand because he touched the food.
Give me my chicken. Let me stop. Yeah, bro. That was peak, bro.
Well.
All right. Next topic here. Marvel Studios. All right. Marvel Studios regularly checks with the team behind Spidey and his amazing friends to make sure the show story doesn't conflict with the MCU. Now, here's the funny thing. I know y'all know about this show because I play this all the time at my house for my son. My son loves this freaking show. Yo.
No, there's no shot. Time out. There's no shot you put, bro. When I saw this earlier on the docket, I was like, bro, what are we doing here? I was like, no shot. We're still not fighting his amazing friends, bro.
I added this because this was so funny to me, bro.
No,
this was so
add the visual, Stevie. Go on, add the visual.
Oh.
Go add the.
Bro, I just want to ask Kevin Feige, what lore is being broken and who's watching this show other than kids, bro?
I mean, you got the Thing. Is that Black Panther?
Yeah.
What Black Panther suit is that? That thing's trash.
Nah, bro, that drone gas. Bro. Don't
Not his cheeks.
Yo.
No, that drone fire, bro.
No, I added this because it was just funny. Because
you got
I mean,
and the
if you really want to talk about it, if we're talking like MCU, like and like Spidey's and his friends, like if, like what like is the same, like the Hulk's low key the same in this picture in like the MCU.
You said what?
Like the Hulk in the MCU, like and this Hulk that's on this picture are like low key the same.
Wait, who's this guy? Who's this Dino guy?
He's from Superhero Squad. I forget his name. But basically he has this necklace where he can become like dinosaur animals.
It's basically Marvel Beast Boy.
Yeah, he's actually a really cool character. But we add this just to laugh because like, bro, like what lore are you checking on this show, bro? Like, come on, dog. Chill. Bro said, why are we talking about this trash show? Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie. L topic.
The downfall of the Loreverse. Never gonna have
we just started, bro.
His name, yes, Reptilian. That's his name. Yeah. He's a cool character. Okay.
I can't take this guy seriously.
Nah, he's fire. All right. Now let's get back to more serious stuff. Okay, Sony is more open to sharing their Spider-Man characters with Marvel Studios. Okay, so the question is like, you guys know Sony didn't share the characters. Did they try to create the SUMC, the Sony Universe of Marvel characters, where we had Kraven, Madam Web, all those stupid characters? Is it the photo?
Yo, why are you growing up Spider-Man like that? Yo, what did you AI, bro?
This is Pinterest, bro.
No, you AI'd that, bro.
No, I did it, bro. No, I didn't make this. Yo, do you know what's funny? A few years back, I used this as a thumbnail, and I literally got roasted for it for like 2 weeks by fans. They said this thumbnail trash.
Yo, Dallas, bro. Don't let him lie to you, bro. I literally watched him make this earlier, bro.
He's a liar, bro. So
what is this? Like, why are you gripping him up like that? Why has he got like 6 fingers?
All right,
what I'm saying, bro.
Y'all trying to play me, bro.
How big is his hands for real? Bro's palming his neck.
Now that y'all want to lie on my name, now I gotta share my screen, bro. Because y'all trying to play me for real. Hold up, bro. See, look,
bro, you don't gotta do all that, bro.
Shut up,
bro. Gotta grip
right.
You don't gotta.
We're on Pinterest, right? Boom. I didn't create this. This is made by AGT's design. So you're actually coming at a real creator, and I don't appreciate that. And on this show, on the Loreverse, we don't down creators. That's a lot.
Yeah, we do.
We hate them all.
Never
use
this guy again, bro. Never use bro.
So here is the question though. The question here is simple, right? Like, do you guys think that it is stupid that for some reason Sony wanted to create their own villain universe without Spider-Man? Like, did you guys enjoy those movies, and like, just tell me you guys' viewpoint on Sony trying to make their own villain, failing, and now after they did all this stuff. Remember, do you guys remember when they pulled Spider-Man randomly? Remember back in the day?
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you guys feel about that? Like, how do you guys feel about Sony and what they've done, and like, and kind of now how they're starting to come around and let the MCU kind of do what they want?
Wait, time out. Before we get into this, yo, Stevie, how old was you when that happened?
Yeah, why'd you say back in the day?
Didn't you have like a 9 to 5?
Yeah, bro, I was 19 and working, baby.
Dang.
How old were y'all?
Yo, if you was 19, I was like.
So it's 2019. What? How old were you?
Dang, I was a freshman.
You were. Dang, y'all some Gerbers. in
That
Dallas.
was in like 8th grade.
No, it's not, bro. We're the same age, bro.
Bro, was
No,
it
we're
eighth
not.
grade?
I'm
We
literally
graduated
a
at the
year.
same time.
I'm literally a year to
Okay. Let's get back on topic. All right. So tell me, like, what do you guys think about Sony and the whole villain you and how they're like possibly more open to Spider-Man actually using his characters?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That Sony villain universe cheeks. It could get thrown away with whatever James Gunn is doing right now with Clayface. Um, and yeah, bro, like there was no point. Like, how are you gonna have a villain universe? What do we need origin story for Craven? Like, what did we need? Like, even Venom. Like, why did they make Venom look like a second anti-hero? Bro is not an anti-hero. Bro is a straight villain. Like, yes, he is.
That was
Yes, he
L
is.
take, bro.
Not an L take.
I don't even know comics as much as you. I even know that's an L take, bro.
It's just not an L take. Bro is a villain. There's a reason why he's one of Spider-Man's greatest villains.
Yeah, but even he has like a turning around point at a few times actually in comics.
But why are we going
sometimes-
straight off the? But why are we going straight off the rip with him being automatically a so-called hero in the Sony universe?
I do agree with that part. I think they should have built up to that,
But either way, before I was rudely interrupted, so basically, like the Sony universe sucks. Like you can scrap that with whatever else Sony is trying to put out nowadays, and basically, Sony should just stick to video games and making PlayStations and lead the movies up to Marvel, because them not having Spider-Man in these villain movies is kind of crazy. Because let's be real here. I mean, I guess the superhero movies, like you do be wondering, like even in Thunderbolts, like I'm low-key wondering, like where was Tom Holland Spider-Man during Thunderbolts? Like you go up against the Void. Why isn't Tom Holland there? Where's Peter? Like you're talking, and I know if bro got caught by the Void, bro was going through it. I already know he was. bro probably had to watch. Well, that we know of, probably had to watch Uncle Ben die like 15 times. Probably had to watch his Aunt May die 15 times. Had to go through all these different things. We know he was going through it, but like still at the same time, like come on. These villains are really nothing besides Venom without Spider-Man. And even Venom's low-key nothing without Spider-Man. So like Sony just needs to figure their stuff out. Just give everything it's Marvel at this point.
Yeah. How about you, Dallas?
I mean, yeah, I agree with Carter. I mean, Sony is just really bad at movies, like as they've shown. Like Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and like Morbius, Madam Web. Like all we have to do is like Sony making movies. All we have to do when we talk about Sony making movies is say Madam Web, and you already know exactly where Sony stands, because Madam Web is one of the worst movies like probably ever made. And so like it's about time that they just give it to who knows, like give it to the people who know ball or are learning ball again, because you know the MCU had their little phase where they were doing terribly as well. So yeah, having Kraven the Hunter in like Venom with no Spider-Man is like actually insane. Like what was Spider-Man doing this entire time? Like math homework? Like, and then I agree with like Carter with Thunderbolts. Like they're in New York. You're telling me Carter? I mean, you're telling me Spider-Man isn't like aware that there's like an Avengers level threat going on? That's just obscene to me. So it just makes no sense. Like the movies, some of them, even if the movies were to be good, which they're not, it still would have made zero sense. Because like, what is Spider-Man doing this entire time?
I mean, I think that in regards to the Thunderbolts, bro, like they just don't have the time or money, and probably couldn't pull Tom Holland to be in Thunderbolts. So like when it comes to stuff like that, it's like a comic book reality of like, hey, we're just going to act like, you know, this is their problem, you know, and the Spider-Man is just not involved. That's just kind of how it goes. It's just like the comic books, whereas like, you know, Spider-Man's fighting this friggin' demon, and you know, should Iron Man pop up? Should these characters? Yeah, they should, but they're not, because it's just their story, you know, and that's kind of like just the reality. They can't put Tom Holland in everything. They can't afford him. They can't afford to put him in everything, you know. But we can at least just imagine that you know that Tom Holland got caught in the void, and that he was dreaming of his fiance in that tennis ball movie where she was kissing the two dudes. That's his nightmare in the void.
Nah, that's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Yo, with this clip, you're
if he
never
ends up
getting a
watching
Tom
this,
Holland interview, bro.
bro, if he watches this, bro, at any point in time, bro, I look, hope he tags you, bro.
Bro, we are never getting the Tom Holland interview. I promise, bro.
We not. You just sold the Tom Holland interview, bro.
No, Dallas sold it like 3 weeks ago, bro. We're good. But yeah,
How did I do that?
No, you look, you did. I'm not even gonna
like Netflix. What you said about Stranger Things? Netflix is never calling us, bro.
Oh.
Never. But
no, it's not even Netflix. It's Duffer Brothers.
Yeah, bro. Okay, now in regards to Sony, right? I mean, look, they created the SUMC. I thought it was stupid. Obviously, I think villain-led movies are dumb and stupid. Should never happen. Clayface, why? Joker, why? Venom, why? We can go on. Madam Web, terrible movie. Dakota Johnson got voted the worst actress of the year off of that movie. I'm serious. I'm playing. I'm serious. She actually talked about it. I thought it was hilarious. And the funny thing about that is she said that the script that she learned was nothing of what they did on set. How you get all those actresses on there and you like Sydney Sweeney was in that too, if you guys remember, which is hilarious. Another wasted actress in Marvel. But and then they struck gold with Spider-Verse. You know what I mean? Spider-Verse is really one of the only good things that they've created in the modern day. And it's funny because with Sony, it's either or. It's either super fire or it's just gosh awful. There's no like in between, you know. Like we have the Spider-Verse, which is like arguably one of the greatest superhero movies ever. We would all say that, right?
Yeah.
And then how do you do Spider-Verse in like March, and then you do Madam Web in like May? It's like, and then like I went and saw Craven, and I was like finna walk out halfway because Aaron Taylor Johnson is just basically like a monkey. It's just crazy. Anyways, so Sony failed, and it's funny because like they do good with Spider-Man everywhere else, you know, video games and all that stuff. Like they do, like they show him very well. But then when it comes to movies, they didn't care. And something that I always thought that they were going to do, guys, is I thought that like, see, I would have liked something to where you give us like 90% of a Spider-Man Rogues gallery, and then like I like the idea of like Sony doing Miles Morales live action Spider-Man, and then the MCU does Peter Spider-Man. You know what I mean? So then we have two different Spider-Man happening at the same time. I thought that was like the smart option. Anyone with common sense would do that, but they didn't. And so, you know, it just makes sense to give Spider-Man his Rogues gallery and just let the two dudes that do Spider-Verse do what they want. And even with Spider Noir, like they were having problems with Sony for that too. So like it's just, I don't know, Sony trips out when it comes to Spider-Man. But you know, I mean, but like think about the deal that they have with Marvel though, bro. Like they do nothing and get like a big profit back. I'm pretty sure they get like half of the box office. You know what I mean? Like, and the reason why they pulled Spider-Man, if you guys don't know, back in the day is because Marvel was making like nothing from those Spider-Man films. So when Spider-Man was grossing $1 billion, they got nothing. And Sony would take all the money. And the reason why they pulled Spider-Man was because Marvel Studios wanted to rework a deal because they're like, bro, like we're putting in all this effort to make these Spider-Man films and we're getting no money. So it's like, you know, whatever. So yeah, I think it's a really good decision that they're trying to, you know, actually trying to let more characters in, because I think that's how Spider-Man becomes like the goated thing, you know. All right, let's read some chats here. I wouldn't be surprised that the reason Toby Spidey is in Doomsday is because Marvel let Sony use Hulk and Punisher in Brand New Day. Very interesting. Yeah, and the Hulk is owned by Universal, right? Sony creating their own Spider-Man villain universe with no Spidey is equivalent to WB making a Batman universe with Batman characters. LOL, Robin, Catwoman, Alfred, etc. No Batman. Yeah, but the thing is like if you created a Batman where it was legit just his sidekicks, like it would work. Like if you give me Nightwing, Red Robin, Batwoman, and freaking like Batwing, bro, it would work for a bit. Batman will have to come back eventually, but like they have cool enough sidekicks to make it work. That Sony universe is as butt cheeks as MCU Aunt May, bro. Look at Dallas,
bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You're adding to the compilation of like you like gooning a woman in like
it's not gooning. It's giving them the respect that they deserve. But you wouldn't understand what that's like, would you, Carter? You don't understand what giving a woman respect looks like.
Uh-huh.
Oh, rage bait. If Sony wanted to continue their live action universe, then it should have a main Spider-Man you can follow. Miles Morales will be perfect. Peter in the MCU. Exactly, bro. And that's what everyone said for years, bro. I've been saying that forever, bro. It's crazy. My head canon to where Spidey is in the SSU is that Peter is like a 10-year-old in the Venom universe. And wasn't that the case? Like there was an original story where, or no, I think that was Madam Web, where like she was supposed to be protecting a baby Peter Parker or something. I don't know, bro. Sony's stupid. If I remember correctly, that was the original script where Venom 3 where Eddie goes to find Peter Parker of his world after seeing Peter in No Way Home. He finds Peter but sees he's a kid. Yes. And then in Madam Web, she was supposed to like be like protecting Peter because he was just being born, bro. Sony's crazy, bro. All right. Now we have a few more. I think we have like, I think this is our last Spider-Man topic of the night is this. Tom Hardy will not be returning as Eddie Brock in future films. So question, did you like Tom Hardy as Venom? And like, how do you guys feel about Eddie Brock not returning in the MCU or not coming back in the MCU and them possibly going another route?
I mean, it just looks like it's just Tom Hardy won't be returning in the MCU. I don't know about Eddie Brock. I mean, I kind of want Eddie Brock in it. I mean, unless we get like, because I really don't want Flash Thompson getting the Venom symbiote. I hated Flash and sticking the trilogy. But like, I mean, unless we get Harry Osborn, like I guess that's the only other reason like I could see like there being like a good reason for like someone to hold the Venom symbiote besides Spider-Man. But like, I mean, I didn't care for Tom Hardy as Venom, really. I also didn't really like the Venom movies either, so I thought they were kind of cheeks. But besides that, Tom Hardy can go do something else.
Dang.
What? Like,
bro, why are you talking so calm, but you said talking crazy? Like,
yeah,
bro, Tom Hardy can do something else.
No. I'm not gonna. That sounded kind of zesty, but either way, because I never mind.
Is there something wrong with sounding zesty, Carter? Is that what you're saying?
No, he's Carl Anthony Towns. I really did.
I really did though.
After all that. Hey, go ahead, Dallas. Go ahead.
So like, I like Tom Hardy as an actor. I think Tom Hardy is one of the better actors of our. I was gonna say generation, but I retract that statement. Tom Hardy's one of the better actors of our like, he's one of the better actors today. But like he's done a great job in a lot of stuff. Him as Venom, it wasn't like groundbreaking, but it also wasn't bad. Like I don't see like they could just bring him back, but I think they just want to distance themselves from those movies in general and just start with a brand new slate and new Venom and new actor for Venom. But I think he had a pretty good performance. I think he did well with what he was working with. Him and Tom Holland together would have probably been like really nice dynamic to see. Unfortunately, we won't get to see that. But yeah, Tom Hardy's a great actor. He's a great actor. So I don't know why they would get rid of that. You got a problem, Carter? Like, there's a reason why you've got a big old cheesy
bro. Bella said Herbivores should be the new name of this channel. Bella, keep trying me, bro. It's on site when I see you, cuz. Real talk. Word to my mother. Word to my mother. Word to my mother, my heart.
You ain't doing that,
bro. Okay, so in regards to Eddie Brock, bro, like, look, I think Tom Hardy, like, he a unk, bro. He too old to be in Tom Holland Spider-Man, bro. Like, imagine Tom Holland with his old behind dude, bro. Like, Tom Hardy's old, bro. There's no way you were gonna put that Eddie Brock with him, dog. Like, no way. So, I don't want Eddie Brock though. I want Harry to be Venom. I would love to see a situation where Harry gets the symbiote at first. He's fighting crime with Spider-Man, and then the symbiote takes over him. You know what I mean? And then it goes on Peter, etc. We get the anti-Venom suit, all that. Like, that's what I want to see in the MCU, bro. Literally just give me the Spider-Man 2 game in the MCU. Like, that's all I want, bro. We don't need Eddie Brock. He's whack. The Venom, the symbiote is way better with Harry Osborn. Do y'all agree or no? Wait, so you don't so you're saying you wouldn't be hype if Harry had the symbiote and was saving people and fighting crime with Spider-Man and then Venom takes over?
Nah, I would. I mean, I would be hyped, but like
And
at
if
the
you mix
same
that
time,
with
bro,
Craven's
Eddie,
Last Hunt, bro, come on, dog.
bro, no one care about Craven's Last Hunt.
No, I'm saying like if you mix that with Craven's Last Hunt because he wants to hunt after freaking Spider-Man, you put that in Spider-Man 2, bro, or in Spider-Man 5, bro, that'll be insane, bro. What?
You just want like an Ultimate Spider-Man type vibe with it,
I want a what?
like an Ultimate Spider-Man type vibe.
What do you mean by Ultimate
But
Spider-Man?
instead of Harry being Green Goblin, you want him to be Venom.
He could be both. He could take the symbiote for right now. He could take the symbiote for right now, and then eventually he'll turn into the Green Goblin. But make them actual goblins, though. That'd be crazy.
So you're not a Hobgoblin type of guy.
I think Hobgoblin's cool. He could become Hobgoblin eventually, but why not give him the symbiote?
But I'm talking about like Hobgoblin from like Tasm.
You said what?
Like Hobgoblin from Tasm.
Ew. That was nasty, bro. I mean, bro, look, I mean, number one, I mean, if you go Hobgoblin, you want to go Roderick Kingsley. You don't even want to go Harry. You know what I'm saying? Like Roderick Kingsley is to me like the Hobgoblin that you got to go with. So I wouldn't even do that. But I would do something where like you center Harry with the symbiote. I think that's the way you go. I think that's the smartest way, in my opinion. I don't know if you go. You said what?
Just why? Like, why are you so obsessed with him being having the symbiote?
Because I like the idea of like Peter finally revealing that he's Spider-Man to Harry Osborn, right? And then we get the situation to where, you know, like him and his best friend are fighting crime together, but then this symbiote is kind of like wanting to jump on Spider-Man the whole time. And then it just creates like tension between them. Harry's starting to get twisted a little bit. It jumps on Spider-Man. He crashes out. Like I think it's just cool. Like I think it's just dope. Like when I played the Spider-Man game, I loved it. I love the idea of him and Harry fighting crime together. And Miles isn't going to be in this story, obviously, but like I like that. I thought it was cool. And then and then you can introduce like Peter fighting against other symbiotes, and then this idea of of like the symbiotes creating their own symbiote Earth, and then all these humans taking the form of symbiotes, and Peter having to fight a whole city of New York with just straight symbiotes, bro. Like that would be nuts, bro. Like that's the kind of scale that I want Spider-Man to like go to. Where like, you know what I mean? Like they gotta do something different, bro. You know, we don't want to see a rehash of Spider-Man 3 where they freaking ring a church bell and the symbiote falls off. I'm like, I'm good, bro. And then Eddie Brock is like, God, please kill Peter Parker. Like, bro, come on, dog.
Bro, that was generational hating, bro.
But there wasn't peak though, bro.
Praying in a church to kill somebody, bro, that's generational hate.
Oh, yeah, that's 100%. But like, I don't want to see that. Like, I want Spider-Man to fight a whole freaking New York of just symbiotes.
I think the only thing that was worse than that, like hating wise, in like a superhero movie, was probably like Lex Luthor in the most recent Superman.
See, the thing is, Stevie, you just want to see violence, which I understand because you know, but like, I don't know. I feel like if you could have like more like nuance to the characters, like I feel like Venom should be his own separate thing.
I don't necessarily think it's violence, but number one, I think that is different because it's never been done before on screen where Harry gets the symbiote, and I just think the story is I think the story is better when Harry gets the symbiote because then it adds in this fact like this is Peter's best friend, you know, that's kind of getting corrupted, but at the same time he's feeling this pull of the symbiote. You know what I mean? So it's a weird thing, but like honestly, like the way even me thinking about it now, could that work because Peter's going to get the symbiote in Secret Wars? You know what I mean? So it's like. What is the point of it jumping off of him and then going on Harry? You know what I mean?
And it wouldn't have the same emotional depth either because Harry hasn't been his best friend so far. We haven't even got to see Harry as his best friend, so it would have to be Ned.
But like that,
yeah, but we don't need to though because but we necessarily don't need to because we already know that they've been because like if Secret Wars is this big reset, right, and we go to this new universe where Peter and Harry are friends, like. We know that they've been through hell and back. You know what I mean? So we don't need to see Tom Holland rehash a friendship. And if we get that in Spider-Man Brand New Day, then that will give us lore of them two being friends. So everything's predicated on what happens in Spider-Man 4. And to be honest, I think Spider-Man 4 will probably give us a good leeway into where they're going to go with the MCU or with Spider-Man in the MCU. We'll have to see what happens, but I'm like Eddie Brocked out, bro. And to me, Tom Hardy was just Tom Hardy. I don't know. I feel like Tom Hardy, like it was just regular, bro.
Like we literally only had him for like 3 movies. Well, I guess 4.
Yeah, four and a quarter. 4 and a freaking quarter. He was barely in Spider-Man. It's still wild that they didn't involve Venom in the final battle for Spider-Man Brand New Day. They legit just used him to drop off a piece of the symbiote. Isn't that crazy?
Peak.
That's crazy. Tom Hardy can come back as a different role for the MCU, but Venom, I'm good. Yeah, he's just being all, bro. Urkelverse, Bella, when I see you, it's on site, bro. All right. Now, next thing here. The Blade solo movie is no longer happening, and the character will instead appear in Midnight Suns. Now, were you guys hyped for the Blade movie when it was first announced? Like when, like 2021?
No.
So like you didn't care about Blade?
No, I care about Blade, but like he doesn't need his own like solo film. Like I'm not gonna lie. If we're talking about like, I would love to see a solo film with Blade, but like if we're talking about like Marvel like actually getting money for it, like no one's watching that, bro. The problem is that like people, I mean, shoot, we saw what just happened with Superman. Like people barely even watch Superman. Like, come on, bro. And Superman's like one of the biggest superheroes in the world. Like, we gotta be real here. If Marvel actually wants to do something and actually get good stuff in the box office, like we need to put out like characters that people actually care about. And Blade's just not one of them. And neither is Ghost Rider if Brendan's in here.
Oh, the one-trick pony. Yep.
Whoa. Let's not have any Ghost Rider disrespect while I'm here. I'm not gonna stand for it.
You don't even care about the Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
I do like the
You
Ghost
was
Rider.
literally hating on him like 2 weeks ago.
That's not true. Ghost Rider is one of my favorite characters, like conceptually. No, you're getting me and you mixed up, which I don't understand why, because we're not the same. I think Ghost Rider is conceptually just one of the coolest characters. My question is, what lineup are they doing for this Midnight Suns? Because there's multiple different lineups. So which one are they going to be focusing on? Like, because certain Midnight Suns lineups have Wolverine as part of their ensemble.
Yeah.
Is he in this one?
I think Hugh Jackman will, bro. I'll be honest with you. I think he will. I think they'll do I think they'll do Punish. I think they'll take the characters that they don't know what to do with people like Moon Knight, Punisher. I can see Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, Wolverine.
Dude, this lineup's better than the Thunderbolts.
100%.
I take this over the Thunderbolts.
1000%, bro.
You don't say.
What's your smart remark for? That wasn't even needed. Go back in the corner.
Bro, when you look at the Thunderbolts team and you look at the Midnight Suns, you're telling me that everyone's going to say, I'd much rather have the Midnight Suns come rescue me than the Thunderbolts, bro.
Doctor Strange a part of the Midnight Suns is that him in the back?
Yeah. You said what, bro?
Is he a part of the Midnight Suns?
Yeah, he is.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who's the leader?
I think Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the Midnight Suns will be an awesome movie. I think it will make so much money. And I think that's where the future of the MCU needs to lie. Like, you give your core characters their own movies. Like, we need a Black Panther 3 with T'Challa. We need Spider-Man. We need a Spider-Man movie. You know, we need like characters like that. You give them their own souls. But like Fantastic Four, X-Men, Midnight Suns, West Coast Avengers, regular Avengers. If Sam is still Cap, he doesn't need a Captain America movie. I'm sorry to tell you guys, he doesn't. They're just, you keep like your most popular characters, you give them their movies. And that's kind of where I'm at this point. And like, I mean, would you guys be against only like the big characters getting their solos and the rest are just cool emo films because they can't carry their own projects in box office?
100%.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Yeah, and that's what I think the future, and that's kind of where the future is going. The same thing about Superman, Man of Tomorrow, and we're talking about how like Wonder Woman is going to be in this possibly. Like, I think that's the future, bro.
I'm looking at the Midnight Suns. I'm thinking like this would make a better show than a movie.
No, you gotta do a movie, bro. Because with TV shows, and this with every show, bro. Every like superhero show, they hold back too much. even in the Arrowverse, like like they hold back to an extent. Now I think with the 2 hour window, people go out, and also Jordan Peele might be doing this movie. So if Jordan Peele does a movie, that'll also be insane. So
he seems to have a thing for demonic undertones, so this will be nice for this movie.
100%. And I will be really hyped to see Moon Knight, Blade. Oh my gosh, bro! And my guess is that Black Knight will be in this too. Played by Kit Harington. He was in the end of the Eternals. Remember when Blade's voice came in the end of the Eternals, and we never heard from him since? Kind of crazy.
Low key. If we can get like the same type of Blade that we got in Marvel Zombies, I'll be perfectly content.
Oh yeah, that'll be hard. And that was Mahershala Ali, right?
Yeah.
That'll be cool. Blade doesn't need a solo movie. Tired of people acting like he's the next T'Challa level like hero. Yeah, he's cool, but he's not T'Challa, bro. And honestly, bro, I've been looking at some comic panels on Twitter. T'Challa low key is like Dr. Umar, bro. Yo, did y'all see my Instagram story? Or did you see my Instagram story?
Yeah.
T'Challa's wild, bro. Yo, bro. So basically, Carter, there's a comic book panel of so Rhodey and Captain Marvel, they're like in a relationship, and they're making out, and T'Challa was like, he's like, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth this interracial intermingling. I was crying, bro. I was like, bro, it's Dr. Umar, bro. and then I saw this second one. It was Wolverine in the freaking jungle of Africa, and then T'Challa's like flying over, and Wolverine says to Storm, "There goes your king," and then T'Challa says, "There goes this dirty troll." Wolverine. All right. One more hilarious one, right? So basically, Storm crashed out on. Oh, I forgot who was it? Somebody asked Storm, was she wearing weave, and she crashed out. I think I have it on here. I gotta pull this panel up, bro. Hold on, bro. I was crying.
Wow.
Yo, wait, hold on. Because you just talked about Wolverine. Do y'all not think Hugh Jackman getting kind of too old for the Wolverine role?
Yes, bro. He definitely
100%. But and honestly, bro, because it doesn't seem like Wolverine is going to be a part of the X-Men, I would actually like if like the recast Wolverine goes with the Midnight Suns and then ends up on the mutants like eventually.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? Wolverine's not gonna be a part of the X-Men?
Probably not to start off, no, because they're starting off with like the younger X-Men, and technically, like, we've seen either one. We've seen either one where so we'll see.
I don't want to watch this anymore, low-key.
No, I'm not. But bro, I'm not saying it's like confirmed, but that's kind of what I'm gathering, bro.
I'm gonna say, bro, I think you like be the actual source.
X-Men without Wolverine would just be like.
All right, let me show y'all this comic panel, bro. This one's hilarious. But let me read these chats first. Ghost Rider is cool looking. That's it exactly. Let me show you my pen and stare. Corny Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider is very just a sensitive character.
Yeah, 100%. I prefer Moon Knight staying in the street section of Marvel with Daredevil, Punisher, Iron Fist. I agree, but Khonshu, remember that? And like the whole fantastical and fantasy mythical version of Moon Knight is way better than what we've seen really anywhere else. And I can say that because I haven't read Jed McKay's run entirely yet, so maybe my mind might change. I prefer Moon. I read that. Post-Secret Wars was only Spider-Man, Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, T'Challa, Hulk. Should be getting solo movies. I think a Hulk movie would do terrible in box office. The Hulk is a one-trick pony, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm hulked out, bro. The Hulk is one of the most overrated characters of all time. He's so trash. Yeah.
Like character or like as a whole or like
MCU Hulk, I'm saying. Like I don't want to see Mark Ruffalo as the Hawk, bro. I'm good.
I don't want to see Mark Ruffalo at all. I'm so tired of this kid, bro.
Yeah, just do Wolverine versus Hawk. A Wolverine versus Hawk movie would be gas. I ain't gonna lie.
I used to really like Mark Ruffalo as an actor, and now I just can't stand the sight of his face. Like I really can't.
Yeah. Okay, now let me. All right.
Well, Mark Ruffalo interview got thrown down the drain.
Okay, yo. I think
what is this?
Hold on. Okay.
Why is he in undies?
Okay, so he said, where's it at? Hold on, it's the first one. Oh my gosh, I don't. Okay. So she said, hard as you want. He said, I don't want. Do it. He said, they're happy now. I think I proved my point. I can explain. Don't bother. She's very sensitive about her hair. And then he said, word of advice. As you value your life, never ask her if she's wearing color contact lenses. He said, I'm not. Like, bro, but basically, like the whole background is that Bull asked her was she wearing weave and she crashed out on him. Yo, these comic books are wild, man. These comic books are wild, bro. But anyways, okay. Hawk is not a one-trick pony. Go read Immortal Hawk and you will change. I'm saying the MCU Hawk, bro, is a one-trick pony. They've gone one route and it's been boring ever since. And look, if we get the Gray Hawk, I think that'll be cool. We'll see what happens. Okay. No. Next topic here. Avengers Doomsday. So hear this. Avengers Doomsday will not explain why Dr. Doom looks like Tony Stark. The explanation will reportedly come in Avengers Secret Wars. So question. Where do you guys stand on this? Like, do you guys think that he's a variant of Dr. Doom and that he was like adopted by the Starks, or do you think that they just happen to look alike because it's the multiverse? Or do you guys even not care about the fact that they look alike?
I mean, I definitely care because like it's RDJ. RDJ is like the biggest casting that they have. Like, there's a reason why they brought him back to play Dr. Doom. But like at the same time, like I think they should low-key explain this like in Doomsday instead of Secret Wars. Like I want to know the explanation. Like I'm already having to wait like a year just to see Doomsday, where I'm not trying to wait 2 years just to find out why Dr. Doom looks like Tony Stark, bro. Like, come on. Like just tell us what's up at the beginning, bro. Like we don't need to know. Like we just need to know. That's it. Like just tell us why. And also like I just think he's just a variant of Dr. Doom. I don't think like it's just like whole like elaborate like, oh, he was Dr. Doom, but he actually got adopted by the Starks and all this other like, come on, bro. Like just keep it simple. Like don't make it like this big thought out thing that makes it too much in the movie, because when you start doing too much in the movie just starts to suck. So then like
Yeah. How about you, Dallas?
I think like if they were just to say that they just looked alike, that wouldn't be worth the 3 years that we're gonna have to wait for that reveal. So I don't think it's that. I think there's some long, drawn out, heavy, boring explanation as to why he looks like Dr. Doom. Quite frankly, I don't really care. I was kind of hoping they wouldn't address it. I was kind of hoping it wasn't actually going to come into play, like his appearance. Like they just recasted him, like it didn't have anything to do with the way he looked or anything. But no, I think it's going to be like the opposite of what we want, which is going to be some long, drawn out explanation that's going to like be a boring part of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be like a big, like fans might really appreciate it. I think it's going to be like more important. They're going to make it more important than it actually is.
You see, bro, like I don't think they are, only because like that's the way the rules that they've written for the multiverse. Like I don't think they're going to break that per se, right? But I do think that they're going to play on him looking like Tony Stark. But I just don't think it's going to be the way that people think. So, like, I could see a situation where people think that, like, Dr. Doom, like, magically takes the scars off his face because he is a sorcerer to look like Tony Stark. I could see that, but I don't really think that's going to happen. I do think that in Avengers Doomsday, they're going to put Tony Stark against Dr. Doom. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's evident. You don't pay a man $100 million just to play one character, right? So, I could see a situation where, like, Doomsday is Tony Stark versus Dr. Doom, and the Secret Wars kind of shifts into Reed versus Dr. Doom, which is the real beef, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think they're more so going to do. And like, I think you can explain why they look alike, but why they're not various. Like, I think you could do that, and it still makes some type of like emotional weirdness. You know, like Tom Holland's still going to be freaked out when he sees the face of Dr. Doom, regardless. You know what I mean? So I still think you can have some type of emotional weight in that. But who knows? I wouldn't like the idea though of the whole Tony Stark variant thing because I think it just takes away from Doctor Doom as a character. You know what I mean? Now the question is, right? If Tony Stark was a Doctor Doom variant, they got adopted by the Starks. Do you think that kills Tony Stark's arc in Infinity Saga in the MCU? If he was a Doctor Doom variant this whole entire time?
No, I don't see why it would kill it. I mean, he still did all the heroic things that he did.
Yeah, and it would make the story deeper about him choosing to be the good guy. You know what I mean? Rather than going to be the bad guy. You know? And it would be crazy to do like, yeah, like I basically created all this for a reason, you know. I mean, and but there's a lot of stuff that they have to cover that they have to cover. Like even this whole idea of like think about this, right? Like you guys saw Loki, right?
Mhm.
And you know how he who remains showed us the sacred timeline, right?
Mhm.
What's wild is that like a lot of people don't understand that like he who remains was watching over only that timeline, but timelines and Earths are two different things, right? A timeline is inside of a world, it's inside of an Earth, and so like there's just a lot of lore that needs to be covered to make all this make sense, bro. Because there are. Sorry, go ahead.
Go on. What were you saying?
No, go ahead.
Well, if Tony Stark is a Doctor Doom variant, or if that's what they're going to say he is, then technically is Ultron just a failed experiment? Was that what that was? Like a failed Doctor Doom experiment? Or was that his first attempt to maybe...
That's a good question. I don't know. That's a good question.
Because like that would make the whole Jarvis Ultron thing make
basically a
zero
Doom
sense,
bot, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, and that's why I think the Doctor Doom variant thing is so witch-washy, because it's like, how does he know that he's Tony Stark and Iron Man? You know, if he gets adopted by the Starks, how does that choose his fate? You know what I mean? Because even if he's a Doctor Doom variant, he would do Victor Von Doom stuff, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, how does a Doctor Doom variant adopt this Tony Stark attitude? Even if you're adopted by someone, you're still who you are in your soul, right? So, like, that's why I think a Doctor Doom variant wouldn't, like a Tony Stark Doctor Doom variant wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, like just because that's your name, that's not your identity. Like that's not your soul. You're a villain at heart. So, but here's what I think. I like that this idea of I like the word prime. So when I use the word prime, like prime Doom, I can see a situation where RDJ's Doctor Doom is the prime Doctor Doom. And I can see a situation where Tony Stark's Iron Man isn't the prime Iron Man. He was just a variant. You know what I mean? And whoever the prime of these characters are, they're going to be the people that we see in the reboot. So Tom Holland is prime Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Steve Rogers is Chris Evans is probably not the prime Steve Rogers. Just being real, you know. Technically he wouldn't be because but yeah. So that's where my mind is going, bro. Not necessarily not necessarily like these are variants, but there's prime versions of these characters where like this is the main line character, and it's whoever that recasted actor is going to be. Do you guys think a recasted Iron Man would work post Secret Wars? A recasted Tony Stark and Steve Rogers, if they don't like, and think about this, like, what if they don't put them at the front lines because they're recast and they kind of keep them in the backgrounds? Do you think that will work?
So
well, they have to.
Yeah, but like I low key think like I mean they're gonna have to like literally because RDJ is getting too old at this point. Like if they're gonna recast people, like make RDJ just keep RDJ as Doom if he does well, of course. And then like Chris Evans he's getting old too. Like unless Bro can just keep like the way he looks like the same for like another like 10, 15 years, then okay. But like at the same time, let's be real here, he's not doing that. Like so just recast Iron Man and Captain America. They look you need to recast a lot of people if you really think about it. The only person like they probably don't have to recast really is like Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
those are the
and
ones I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean, and we have Yelena, right? She's the new Black Widow. You know, we got people like that, but you know, Hawkeye.
But even Florence Pugh is getting older and older. Like,
bro, she's like my age, bro. I think.
No, she's not. There's no.
Is she older?
I'm pretty sure she is.
I'm checking right now. She only 30, bro. Oh my gosh.
All right, bro.
30?
Quick
Yeah,
off.
No,
she
no.
ancient, bro.
Quick off.
No, I'm talking about her age. She 30?
She's
That's
ancient.
crazy.
She's
How old is Haley
decrepit, bro.
Steinfeld? Let me see. Haley Steinfeld.
Haley Steinfeld.
This dude, bro.
She 29? Dang. They old, bro. Okay. Okay, now let's read some chats here. I have a little theory with why Victor looks like Tony, but it's all going to depend on the plot. Let me hear. Oh, it's right here. From what I saw from a plot leak, they are replacing the Kang story with Doctor Doom. Victor is from the 31st century ruling Latveria, and you can say that in Victor's universe, he is the ancestor of Tony. But there's a rumor that Majors is coming back. So I don't know. But they're replacing Kang's story with Doctor Doom. Victor's from the 31st century. So are you saying that in our MCU timeline, that's when Victor? So this, I don't know, man. I wouldn't like that.
I think they might actually do that though. Like make him a descendant.
Can you explain it a little more? Can you explain it a little more? Hey,
That's not my theory. It's his.
No, but I'm saying like where's your mind going? Because you said you can see it.
It just sounds like something they would do. Like if it's not going to be the variant, because the variant doesn't really make sense with the whole with Ultron. Really, Ultron really like throws off the whole variant theory. And then you mentioned how like if he was a variant, he would still do Doctor Doom things. Well, it would make sense then, especially since they both have like that genius level like world breaking intellect. Like that would make sense then if Tony is a descendant of Doctor Doom. But then again, like
it wouldn't work.
That sounds weird. Because even if because then it's like, so then is he related to the Starks? Like it's too messy, bro. That's why I don't think they're going to really connect them except them looking alike.
Well,
like,
the Starks aren't really important except for Tony. Like, isn't he the only important Stark?
I mean, I would argue his dad plays a big role.
Wait, yeah.
Without Anthony Stark.
You're right. Anthony Stark. I forgot. You're right. Sorry. You're right.
Now his mom's not important. She just got pounded out by Bucky.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, that sounded crazy.
That sounded so
Yo, that was crazy. Remind me.
She was doing what with Bucky?
She got murdered. Go ahead, bro.
But yeah, but other than like even his dad was really important, did some cool stuff, but Tony's more important. So like
Victor is a descendant.
Like it makes sense. What? No. Tony's a descendant of Victor.
No, he's saying right here. Look, he said the plot leak says that in Victor's universe, he's from the 31st century. So he's a descendant from Tony. That doesn't make sense to me. But then again, here the only way you could play this. Okay, so think about this. Iron Lad, right, is technically a variant of Kang. Like he's a variant of Kang the Conqueror.
Really?
So I think that's how he's trying, and so that's what the plot leak would do. The same way that Iron Lad is a variant of Kang, and it's basically if Kang the Conqueror became Iron Man, you could do the same thing with Doctor Doom and Iron Man. So technically, he might be cooking. And Carter, you know about Iron Lad because I'm pretty sure we see him in the Ultimate Spider-Man. I think is that Iron Lad? I forget.
Ultimate, yeah, it's Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate Endgame.
I think that's Nathaniel Richards. I forget. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if it's Dark or not.
Why would Kang?
I'm sorry. It is Tony. I'm sorry, guys. It is Tony. My bad, y'all. I'm thinking of something else.
Because Howard Stark played as Iron Man.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, if they're trying to model that where like there's an Iron Lad situation, like I could see something like that. But then again,
would Kang be a descendant of Reed?
Huh?
Why would Kang be a descendant of Reed?
Because all right, so basically they have the same last name, right? And so it is not. The comics have never confirmed if they're related. It's just heavily implied that they're related.
Ooh, Kang and Reed?
Yeah.
Wait, what's Kang's last name?
Nathaniel Richards.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and basically there's a version of him where he becomes Iron Lad, which is like a variant version of Iron Man, like a teenage version of Iron Man.
And how do you get the suit and everything?
I forget. Let me just type this in. Origin of Iron Lad.
Like this is all super confusing. Like it literally just legit.
Okay, so here's the origin of Iron Lad. In the 30th century of Earth 6, they're literally copying this. Like just reading this now. In the 30th century of Earth 6311, a teenager Nathaniel Richards was rescued from a near fatal knife attack by his future self, Kang the Conqueror. Kang intended for this rescue to set Nate on the path to becoming a conqueror earlier in life. He gave Nate a suit of psychokinetic armor and showed him the death and destruction he was destined to cause. Horrified by this, Nate used the armor to flee to the 21st century to seek help from the Avengers. Upon arrival, he found the Avengers disbanded following the disassembled attacks. Using a failsafe program found in the remains of the android Vision, Nate recruited other teenage heroes to form the Young Avengers.
Interesting.
So I could see what this plot league is doing. You know what I mean? They're trying to take inspiration from that to where, like, you know, Tony Stark's future changes or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. They could make it make sense on screen, and they might go the Iron Lad route just instead of King and Iron Lad, it's Dr. Doom and Tony. You know, it's Doom and Tony.
And if they do go like an Iron Lad route, then they wouldn't really need to recast Iron Man. They could just kind of like slowly ship him to the back.
Yeah, or just do Infamous Iron Man.
Which is
where Doom becomes Iron Man. Then you have RDJ playing Iron Man again, but just Victor Von Doom's version.
Just old.
Think about Kang is a descendant of Reed in the 31st century. They are replacing Kang with Dr. Doom and saying that Victor is the 31st century in his universe, and he's a descendant of Tony. Yeah. And but the catch 22 is that it's not confirmed that Nathaniel and Reed are related, but they could just confirm it in the MCU that Dr. Doom is a descendant of Tony. But then again, here's the other thing. So what the heck? So then the question I'll ask is, what about Reed and Dr. Doom's beef? Because that's his arch enemy. You know what I mean? So what about that? Because the Fantastic Four is in the 60s. Would you say that Doom traveled to the 60s and that's how the beef started? Because, I mean, the final score-off is going to be Reed versus Dr. Doom. So we also got to think about that, too. Like, it makes sense for him. And that's why I think Kang might be in this, bro.
Like, have a big role?
I think Kang is coming back. Kang has to come back in order to set all this straight. I don't think you can do this without Kang the Conqueror, bro.
Well, I
think
don't
we
think
talked
he
about
around
this.
because-
I think we talked about this like it was like a month ago, I think, or like 3 weeks ago, about Kang coming back.
Yeah, there's no way you can set this in motion without Kang.
Like,
Kang has to do a few things.
Jonathan Majors literally has to come back.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be shocked if he did, bro. Just being honest. But wouldn't be
And
shocked.
I hope he does, because he was one of the better castings they've done. One of
Yeah.
the best castings they've done.
Yeah.
And even if he's in there for the first hour or like a couple scenes, like Dr. Doom has to kill him or something, we gotta see something happen, bro. I don't think Loki shut his story that shut. What about the Reed and Doom beef? There's no beef. The rumor is that the main character are Captain America and Dr. Doom and everyone else. They're making Steve Doom's rival and every. But you gotta understand, bro. They have to put the Reed and Doom beef in order for Secret Wars to work, bro. Because what is it that Doom's after? What Reed has? He wants his children and he wants Sue to be his chick. So, you know, like that also matters. Unless if Doom's, and the rumor is that on Doom's Earth, he had his own Sue. He had his own Franklin. So that has to build some type of beef. You know what I mean? So, you know, and that is the story of Secret Wars. I mean, like the underlying beef of Reed versus Dr. Doom. And there's no way you have Pedro Pascal in the movie and you don't highlight that. There's no way you don't. Like,
what does Pedro Pascal have to do with it? What does Pedro Pascal have to do with it?
He's their future. He's their A-list actor.
Oh, hooray.
He's one of the big ones. You gotta, and plus Reed is smarter than everyone. He's the smartest Avenger. So why would the smartest Avenger not be the one going up against Dr. Doom?
I look-y wish they had never casted Pedro Pascal.
Well, life sucks, doesn't it? Okay, next topic. Okay, now this was weird. The Russo brothers teases Avengers, and here's what they say. Okay, what you've been watching for the last 4 weeks are not teasers or trailers. They are clues, pay attention. So what we're going to do is we're going to break down each trailer. Now, Dallas, I saw a funny joke where they said that the Captain America trailer is like those condom types of trailers, like those Magnum trailers, and someone added the Magnum logo. Bro, I was crying. It really does look like those condom type of trailers. Be safe today. But let's break down the Captain America trailer. So, okay, Captain America is not in our MCU timeline, right? He traveled back in time. Okay, has his life with Peggy, has a kid. Question about Steve, though. Question is this: do you guys think that Steve is still being actively? Do you think he's still being an active Captain America in his timeline?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, because the trailer shows him putting up the suit, but like, what is he putting up the suit for? He already has a kid, so like clearly he's been there for a little minute. And like, is he putting up the suit because like he just got done doing something, like just saving somebody or something like that? But like, I guess I could say like he's probably still Captain America in this timeline. Like, I just think Peggy probably just put the suit in the washer for real and just washed it for him.
I mean, the question is, was Peggy working in the army or the military? Probably. So maybe him and Peggy are doing stuff together.
Well, they were definitely doing stuff together.
I mean, all right, bro.
Hey, go ahead, Carter. Where's you?
Yeah, go on, Carter.
I mean, I guess we are getting Captain Carter, aren't we?
Ew.
Yeah, Captain U,
Oh, yeah.
of course, bro.
Captain U? Oh, no.
Like you're Captain Carter.
No.
Yo, you should wear a Captain Carter cosplay to
You would never catch me doing that.
For $500?
No.
For 1,000?
I'll do it for 500.
Yo,
No.
your theory was true, bro. That's crazy.
I told you, Dallas. How about this for 5,000? For 500, you gotta dress up as Wanda Maximoff. Dress up as a Scarlet Witch. Deal?
Comic accurate suit, though.
Yeah.
No, not a comic accurate. I don't know. How much?
500.
Do I have to go outside?
We gotta go to the movie.
Yeah.
You said your body. You said your body is T, right? Let's find out.
Wait, snatch me. Whoa. Yo, that's a crazy.
Hey, yo, that came off crazy. Pause. Rewind
Dude,
it.
you were saying some suspect things today.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Now, okay. So Captain America teaser. He's not from this. He's not from this timeline. He created the different timeline that he's in. Boom. Okay. Now, Thor trailer. Somebody break down the Thor. Somebody give me your perspective of what's happening to Thor.
Bro definitely got his cheeks handed to him. Like, he 100% just got clapped by somebody. And so like he wait. Pause. We were there. He definitely got, yeah. Anyway, he definitely just got like defeated in battle in the most embarrassing way. And he was 100% like on his back leg, like just be like, yo, like I need help. So whatever just happened was just like, honestly, because Thor's the Earth's mightiest Avenger. Whatever just happened, just legit, like whoever he's fighting is like a more than an Avengers level threat.
Gotta be
more than what?
You said gotta be Doom.
Yo, but wouldn't it be wild if like they fought Kang first and Kang just mobbed him? Like, what if Doom and Kang are working like together?
That'd be fired.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be fire, bro. And like low-key, they should lose in the end because there's no way they're beating that. Like,
yeah. Okay, back to Thor's trailer, right? So Thor, something's wrong with Love, his daughter, right? Because she has a part of eternity here. My theory is that she's dying because the multiverse is dying. Do you guys think something's wrong with his daughter? There's no other reason why she's in this trailer.
I mean, there's a possibility.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, it's showing like what he has to lose, right? His daughter, right? If he dies, right? So I mean, we see that, and then so something's happening. He's praying to Odin for the Odin Force. It's about to get crazy. Then we go to the X-Men trailer, which is arguably probably the best trailer that we saw. We see an abandoned X-Men mansion, a destroyed X-Men mansion we see Magneto and Professor X like holding hands, paws, but it's like they're ready to die. You know what I mean? And then we see Cyclops crash out in the end and take off his mask and shoot out the optic blast with Sentinels behind him. So, Carter, break that down. What do you think is happening in the X-Men trailer?
Well, clearly, the Sentinels are. I would assume the Sentinels are getting controlled by Doom, and I think at this point, the fact that Cyclops is willingly taking off his goggles, clearly something just happened. I mean, who knows? I mean, you had a theory maybe Jean Grey is not in this universe, but like, I mean, who knows? Because we also think that Spider-Man's in Doomsday, so who knows? We don't even have the full cast for Doomsday. They only gave us like a certain amount of characters, but like Jean Grey may be in it. Maybe somebody died,
or his daughter.
Maybe Professor X died. Yeah, or his daughter. Maybe Professor X died. Like, and he's just straight up crashing out because he's like, at this point, like, I don't know what to do. Like,
yeah.
And we all know the Sentinels are very powerful to the X-Men. Well, very powerful, period. But like, I just think he's just crashing out at this point because people are dying around him and he just does not know what to do because he can only do so much by himself.
Yeah. You guys remember did you guys watch X-Men Days of Future Past? Remember when the Sentinels just like destroyed the mutants, bro? Like Iceman's face got freaking smashed. Oh my gosh. Anyways,
who made the Sentinels in this universe?
We don't know. Well, it has to be the one guy like Trask, whatever, that made them. But you said what?
Where's he at? Like, what's he doing?
So Mystique kills him. That's how the X-Men history goes, and that's when the Sentinels then that's fast tracks the Sentinels being made. But yeah, now the last trailer, which came out today, basically we saw Shuri, and Baku, and with Namor and Phantom War. Now, here's what's weird from this trailer. Okay, so what's weird is that the Thing is meeting the Wakandans. I thought that he was with the Wakandans, but I guess they're not. And it looks like people are edited out. So I think that like the Fantastic Four lands somewhere. And for some reason, the Talokan people are in the desert. So what could that mean? Did the water get drained out of the ocean and now they're on land? Is there no more ocean? Are the Talokan people trying to freaking build their own kingdom now on land? Or are they trying to like, expand their kingdom? And also, if the Fantastic Four is with Namor, then we know he's putting game on Sue Storm ASAP. What's so funny?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Bro, the Talokan people, if the water got drained.
He does look salty. He looked mad salty in that trailer. So
imagine getting your water drained.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Y'all gotta watch it. Hold on.
That's a skill.
I got it here. Hold on. I got it here. Hey, y'all want to watch it?
Yeah, sure.
Imagine
are we getting copyrighted?
No, because Marvel.
I've lost everyone that matters to me. The king has his duties to prepare our people.
Well, he looks salty. Look at him.
For the afterlife.
Was Boots looking up at God? Hold on, bro.
I have mine.
King M'Baku of Wakanda.
Ben, Yancey Street between Bloom and Grand.
So obviously someone's staying back because she looked all emotional or whatever. But
dude,
yeah,
I don't think that's the desert.
What do you think is the void?
I think that's the bottom of the ocean.
Bro, that's what everyone's saying. Like the water, people think that the water that Doom drained the ocean to kill the Talokan people.
Did you see the castle? Like that was an already built structure. That looks like it was what used to be underwater.
And people think that Doom drained the ocean to kill the Talokan people.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
But why would he do that?
If he did that, crazy rage bait.
why would he do that? Like, are the telecom people that much of a threat?
I don't know.
Like, they're just like living their little fishy lives, bro. Like, why would he do that?
But that's the point, though. He's being petty.
Like,
Bro said, "You don't want to join me? All right, I'm gonna just drown. I'm gonna just take all the water out so your people can suffocate and die."
He said, flop.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yo.
If that's true, bro, he's already better than Thanos by a long mile, bro. So yeah, you said what?
Yo, bro, basically hit him with that one meme where it was like the parent. He's like, nay, before you get a whooping.
Yeah, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Why does Shuri, like, let's be for real, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
How did Shuri get like more chips? Like,
Times is
Like
hard.
a lot
Bro.
of head shape was killing me during the trailer.
Yeah, her times is hard, bro. Let me see. Let me see if I can play this without the volume. Hold on, let me see.
whatever style that is Loki just.
Wait, I
don't know.
And y'all hear that?
Nah.
No.
Okay.
Like,
So,
bro, what am I
hold on.
looking at?
So someone said that she has these blue things on now, so she can breathe under the water. But let's see if this looks like a drained ocean. Oh my gosh, Loki does.
Could it not possibly be the void, though?
I don't know, man, because the void was kind of like a desert, though, bro. It looks like it's just like ocean floor, bro.
Nah.
Come on.
No, this is definitely. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude, he might have drained the ocean, bro.
That's their underwater structures right there. That's what it looks like. It looks like their typical underwater structure. He's sitting on his own throne. That's their design and everything.
He looks salty, bro.
And they literally have like the things over top of their mouth, like the water over top of their mouth and everything.
Yo, he looks sick.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be sick too if I would have got drained. Like,
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. If they show Dr. Doom draining the ocean, bro, I'm gonna start crying.
WH baby.
Like, bro, just imagine. I wish that I know. Like, if I was in theaters in Spider-Man when Green Goblin terrorized Aunt May, I would have been dying in theaters, bro. Took my chicken. But yeah, bro, he definitely looks sick in this, bro.
I can just imagine like Dr. Doom when it happens, like with the Derek, stop my fat one. He's draining their water.
And in this, he's probably hearing the Wakanda ship land. That's my guess. So then that means the Fantastic Four land.
Look at the suits are gas though.
Yeah, nah, they look fire. They look fire.
She just chips.
And Baku look old, man.
Nah, bro, probably stressed.
Wait, and Baku's the same size as the Thing?
Oh, yeah, he's tall, dude.
Like, he big too.
Yeah, she do look chips. But yeah, I mean, so I mean, bro, we just have to see what happens. But like that, I ain't gonna lie, trailer's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
That was the best one yet. And it's not a trailer or a teaser. It's a story.
I'm not.
Ryan Coogler going to stick with Latifah Wright as Shuri to lead Black Panther 3 no matter what online says about Damson Idris. You are delusional. You're a delusional man. And if you want
don't assume.
you want the MCU to fail, then that's what you want, bro. The movie will tank if they make Shuri. And I already said Wakanda is best when both Shuri and T'Challa are both the Black Panther. That's when Wakanda is at its best. That's what I think should happen. Shuri handles more of the politics and the tech. T'Challa does the cool stuff. But Carter, were you about to say something, bro?
I'm not going. I forgot.
All right, I get if that plot leak is real. Victor being from the 31st century means he doesn't have a huge connection to Reed, which is okay. Making Steve his rival makes sense because it's an Avengers movie, not an F4 movie. Yes, bro, but like, what is the motivation then in Secret Wars? Like, yes, the motivation is to create a battle world where he rules everything, but also like a part of this plot leak, bro, is the fact that like Doom had his own suit and all that. So like, that's I don't know, man. And to me, if they diverge from Reed, like, because the way that I see it is, I think the beef is Tony Stark, Captain America, and Reed. That's your three, and I think you can fulfill all three of those. The MCU is not a one-to-one. They can always do Reed post Secret Wars, but if Victor truly is from his own universe with no Reed, then it's clear they're making Victor's own character. True, I wouldn't like it though. Yeah. So, all right. We got 3 more topics and we're out of here. Joe Keery. He is reportedly being eyed by Marvel Studios for a role, and then obviously he's not the Human Torch, but that's the only like Marvel image I could find. So, question: would you guys like Joe Keery being in the MCU after his time in Stranger Things?
Yes, 100%. Because I want him to play Harry Osborn. Very much so. Him as Harry Osborn, like I could see like season 1, Steve, where like he was just like that like kid that was just like he just had rich parents, did whatever he wanted because his parents just were just not really around. Like I would love to see him play Harry. Like I think he would be really good Harry, and it would actually be meaningful for him moving forward. It would give him a meaningful role in another huge franchise.
Do you think him and Tom Holland would what's the word? Like, do you think they would have chemistry together?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah. How about you, Dallas? Where could you see him?
Yeah, I actually thought of him as Harry Osborn. Like when I first saw this on the docket, I was like, I think he's probably going to be Harry Osborn. I don't know where else. I don't know where else they would have him. Obviously, he's not going to be part of Fantastic Four. I don't know what Marvel Avenger character he would play.
Would he be a good Cyclops?
I did think of that too.
Would he be a good Nova?
Ooh.
That's actually not bad. But no, not a Cyclops, I don't think.
Would he be a good Ghost Rider?
He might be some X-Men character.
No, not Ghost Rider.
Definitely not Ghost Rider. People want to see his beautiful face. They don't want to see like a skull.
Do you think he could be like Iceman or something?
Ooh, he might be. He might be an X-Men character, honestly.
Low key. Hold on, hear me out. Quicksilver.
Oh, but we were. Oh, I don't know. Interesting. He will be
dye his hair.
Yeah. Would he be a good Beast?
No.
No. Okay. So y'all are going more. So y'all are going more like Harry Osborn or maybe Cyclops or someone like that.
Yeah. Probably like an X-Men character or Harry Osborn or a Spider-Man character.
Yeah.
I don't really see him playing nobody else.
Yeah, they would have to make him a really important character in the MCU. You know what I mean? That's why like Iceman doesn't make sense. We have to be someone like Cyclops. But a lot of people think that Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, I forget his name, he's an actor, but a lot of people think he's playing Cyclops. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? He's in the White Lotus. Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Can you put a picture up of him up on screen?
Yeah, I got you. You wanna see it with like the Cyclops art or no?
No. I don't need your AI art, bro.
Yeah, you are a hater, bro. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna upload this image file.
Low key, him and Cyclops would go hard. I'm looking at it right now.
Bro, he'll be perfect, bro.
No, bro. Mid. Terrible pick.
Hater.
Why is he saying?
No, you just don't know ball, bro. Which is okay. You don't know ball. As we'll see later on in the show, you know.
L rage bait.
That'd be rage bait.
L rage bait.
We'll see.
Yo, why is he breathing
You can
so
see
hard?
it? Do you see it?
Yeah.
Could y'all see it?
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, do you see him as Cyclops? That's what I'm saying. Can you see the screen?
No, we said yes, bro.
Oh.
I'm making me repeat myself.
Sorry, Father. Yeah, that will kind of be peak, bro. It will kind of be peak. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's what a lot of people have picked as Cyclops. And then a lot of people think that. Do you know the guy that played Percy Jackson, like the OG one? A lot of people think that he got cast as Beast. Logan Lerman. I think his name Logan Lerman.
Why?
That's the rumor. That was a rumor a long time ago. And then Sadie Sink as Jean will be very interesting.
That would be
I think Caleb has been cast as Miles this whole time, bro. What?
Sadie Sink Glaze needs to chill, bro.
No.
Sadie Sink.
Wait, why'd y'all say ooh?
What did I say? Oh no, I said ooh because if they make Joe Carey Cyclops and Sadie St. Jean Grey, I think that would work.
That'll be cool. We'll see what happens. All right. Next topic here. We have some Superman Man of Tomorrow rumors. Okay. So in regards to Mr. James Gunn, because bro has no motion right now at all, which is kind of sad, but you know, it is what it is. Carter, I know you crashed out about James Gunn for the past like 3 weeks, which kind of been funny. But let's get to it here. Where's it? Okay. So in regards to Mr. James Gunn. Okay, so he met with actresses for Wonder Woman and Man of Tomorrow before the holidays, and Batman will be referenced but will not appear physically in the film. So what do you guys think about Wonder Woman being in this movie? Are you guys still for it? Are you guys against it? And what do you guys think about Batman possibly not popping up in this movie, but him being more talked about in Superman 2?
I mean, if we're gonna put Wonder Woman in this movie, like, I mean, I guess at this point, like, you just gotta deal with it at this point. I wish she had her own movie to start off, but at the same time, I guess it would kind of work out because I mean, I would assume Martian Manhunter is going to be in this movie as well, considering the fact that they're going up against Brainiac. But like, I mean, Wonder Woman being in it, it would kind of make sense, I guess. Because I mean, let's be real, Superman is definitely going to need more than just him and Lex and possibly Martian Manhunter to fight against Brainiac.
Yeah.
So, like, what were you gonna say?
Nah, go ahead.
No, like what were you gonna say?
Do you think a Wonder Woman movie is doing good in box office in this era?
I mean, probably not.
I think it's smart to put her in. I don't think Wonder Woman is like box office, bro.
But like, I mean, if they're gonna like, okay, so like, let's say like she's probably not gonna do well in box office. So let's put her in Superman Man of Tomorrow. Then if that's the case, and then make her care. Like, you got to make her likable though, and then make her have her own movie.
Yeah, possibly.
I think the only reason why you want to see her in a movie by herself is so you can objectify her, Carter. I think she'll be perfectly.
It's crazy.
I think she'll be fine in this new Superman movie. I think they, like Carter said, they got to make her likable, her character. You know, make her funny. You know, she's an Amazonian, warrior who's just landing in the States and is astounded by all the wonderful things she finds, like ice cream. You know, like the animated did. You know,
make her hate men.
Yeah, make her absolutely despise every single man that she comes across. That they're not good enough.
Yeah, except the Kryptonian goat.
Yeah, yeah. I think the reason why Batman's not going to be in this next movie is probably because they can't afford it. Because DC's broke.
What if they cast? What if they're casting like a B list here, like a Brandon Sklenar?
If they cast some B list actor for Batman, then they just ruined their whole plan.
Do you know the guy that everybody's talking about or no?
Who?
Let me pull it up. His name is Brandon Sklenar. What's up?
So he just got mad about them getting a B-list actor, but ever since we started the show, bro has been arguing against putting the same actors in characters.
He 100%.
Yeah, but when it comes to somebody like Batman, like, you need somebody who's an established good actor that can play it. Now, okay, bringing in an unknown actor, it comes with its own challenges, and I don't think the DCU has the bandwidth or has the motion to take that risk. Especially since they're rebuilding something completely new from some like garbage trash that they had before.
Yeah, I want Liam Hemsworth as Batman. He'd be perfect.
This dude as Batman, Brendan Sklenar.
Yeah, that's who everyone wants.
Ew.
Yeah, I think Liam Hemsworth is like the perfect Batman, bro. He looks just like Bruce Wayne from the comics, man. And Liam Hemsworth is like 6'2", like no, Liam Hemsworth might be like 6'4", right? Carter, he's tall, right? Liam Hemsworth?
Yeah, he is.
He's 6'3".
Who, Liam Hemsworth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bro, he's pretty tall, man. Yeah, I would like to see him as Batman, Liam Hemsworth, and he's older, so he fits that older Batman that they're trying to go for. He's late 30s. I think that'd be the perfect casting, but it's probably gonna be Brandon. I don't know, man. James Gunn has always casted like what the fans don't want, so who knows? Fans weren't jumping for joy for David Cornswood at first.
Yo, hold on, timeout, bro.
What?
There's no shot. Bro used to be married to Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then there's well, he's not with her anymore. And there's this other actor. There's this YouTuber. His name is like K Talks, whatever. And he just vouches for Brendan Sklenar every day. He has to be on his payroll, bro. But he vouches for him every day, bro. Like glazing on Twitter. It's actually crazy, bro. Like it's wild. Yeah. So okay, so Carter, are you mad that Batman might not appear and that he might be like talked about? I think it's dumb because Gotham is like right next to Metropolis, so like why wouldn't he pop up? But I mean, so like why would a goddess from the Amazon travel all the way here? But Gotham was like 40 minutes away from freaking Metropolis. Like what the frick, bro?
Well, I mean, like okay, so my theory behind this is because of the fact that like when okay, so we know that like when Batman like first like realized that, like Superman was like really like a thing, he low-key saw him as a threat at first. Like right?
You said Batman?
Yeah.
He definitely looked at Superman was like I don't
yeah,
know
so
about this ninja.
I think it's just more like that. And also we talked about this. Batman, out of everybody in DC, should not be the one getting introduced in someone else's movie, bro. Give him his own movie.
Also, I think he'll just be too busy with Clayface. Too busy handling the big, like a DC level threat that Clayface is. So I think he just doesn't have any time to be hanging out with Batman, with Superman and Wonder Woman, because Clayface is such a colossal threat.
Yo, you're lucky I don't have perms here, bro. I would have kicked you from this immediately. For that horrible take.
Wait, what did he say?
He said because Batman's too busy worried about Clayface.
Clayface is such a threat. Like he's honestly like
bro sick.
Even Batman alone can barely handle him. So like I just feel like
he has prep time though.
Of course. Of course, bro. It's gonna need the prep time debate. I hate that crap. That really pisses me off, bro. I almost crashed on somebody on that the other day on a TikTok. I was there's this lore thing I did on TikTok where it's about like how did Batman train to become the greatest detective, and somebody commented that they said, and he learned prep time from Santa's elves, and I was like I hate you guys. Anyways, okay. Now let's get to the Green Lantern. We got Nathan Fillion.
Hey, yo, what is that? Yo, what did you AI up, bro? Why is he looking at me like that?
You got your heart?
No.
I mean, I think it is.
Cheeks.
These are from Pinterest, bro. Anyways.
No, they're not, bro.
I'm not Brendan with AI, bro. Brendan could make this, not me. I'm not that talented.
That's not talent, bro. That's just an enormous
guys. Do you want to see it, guys? Do you want to see an AI pick up Dallas?
Stop. Not funny, bro. That's diabolical.
Guys,
Dallas. You want to see a real life pick of Stevie though?
I do. You guys.
Bro, I call him being ashy the other day, bro.
Carter, Dallas, don't laugh, bro.
Every day
I got something on you too, bro.
I got a whole lot on you.
Anyways, so Nathan Fillion talked about kind of like where he's at with like Aaron Pierre's, John Stewart, and here's what the man said. He said Aaron's got a voice like butter. He's stoic, statuesque. I don't know. I'm gonna say stoic, like he's carved out of marble. He's very, very specific about his character and what his character is going through. And then along comes this egregious, smug son of a bee in Guy Gardner. So it seems like in this Lantern show, Nathan Fillion is going to be obviously an annoyance to all the Green Lanterns. We know that he's pretty annoying. But the question is like, what is going on with this show?
That is some insane level glaze.
Yeah, I was about to say,
What?
like,
Bro got
can
looks
Bro
like
relax?
water.
Yeah. So, but here's the question: like, am I the only one that wasn't expecting them to like dive into a lot of the Lantern lore, at least from the trailers that we've seen?
To not do it?
Because, like, I mean, look, they have a star-studded cast with Sinestro and stuff, but like the little teaser, the little clip we saw didn't seem like they were diving into much. I mean, like, with Guy Gardner popping up, he's not popping up in freaking those clothes in like a freaking shirt and pants. He's gonna pop up as the Green Lantern. He's in the Justice Gang. So like, how is that interaction going to go? Like, will Hal Jordan crash out on Guy Gardner for kind of selling his soul to Maxwell Lord? Like how I want to see how that interaction is going to go. Has Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan already beefed in the past? You know what I mean? Because like Guy Gardner's pretty annoying.
Well, let's be real. They probably have. Guy Gardner's basically beef with like everybody.
I was gonna say everybody's beef with this man at this point.
Like, and like, I just think, I don't know. Does it say he's gonna have like a big role?
Who, Guy Gardner?
Not, right? Yeah.
I mean, they said he's going to be in it, but no one specified how big his role is going to be.
I mean, I don't think he's going to die in this. Whoa. I'm not going to lie. If they kill him off, that may be one of the worst decisions DC
A lot of people think that his murder might be the thing that they're investigating, but I don't agree with that. I don't think that's true.
That would be bad. Like, that would just be bad for business.
Why?
Because Guy Gardner is like a comedic relief. Like,
I don't think so. If you have like the Flash and if you have Jon Stewart, bro, you don't need Guy Gardner. I'll take Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan anyway. And Kyle Rayner, like, come on, if they add Kyle Rayner, bro, it's a wrap.
Well, like, what I'm saying is that like Guy Gardner, like, then at that point, like, who won't be in the Justice Gang?
Nobody needs the Justice Gang.
Stop the Justice Gang. Like, end it.
Like, who asked for the Justice Gang?
I did.
Typical. Always
bro, they suck. The Justice Gang sucks, bro.
You're the kind of like mushroom pizza with anchovies. That's the kind of guy you are.
Ew.
What? Nah, the fact that you just thought about that off the dome just goes to show that you definitely had that before.
I actually hate mushrooms. It make me sick. Like, it would make me throw up. So no.
For real? Yeah, but I mean, I think that like, yeah, I don't care if Guy Gardner is dead, bro. He's not that important, bro. If we have Jon Stewart, bro, I don't need, bro. I didn't even know who Guy Gardner was, so I was freaking until I saw Batman, Brave and the Bold, and I was like, who was this corny lantern, bro? He was whack.
Wait, hold on. But time out. Weren't you the one that said that you low key wanted like a DCKO type DCU?
No, I said I think it would be dope if they did like a DCKO like Justice League movie. Yeah, that'd be fire.
So then you kind of need Guy Gardner, don't you?
No, just replace him with another cool character.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. We need Guy Gardner.
Why are you so obsessed with Guy Gardner? Holy glaze.
I like Guy Gardner.
The same way he glazes Lobo for no apparent reason, bro. Yeah, he finds these weird characters. He finds these weird characters that he just jumps onto.
Yeah,
not gonna lie, Steve, that was a bad take.
Like the glaze.
Lobo is super cool, bro. It's like not liking Gambit. Like, that's just dumb.
I will say this. I like, do you know, like, Kyle Rayner is a way better Lantern than freaking Guy Gardner. Y'all, if y'all read Kyle Rayner, no. You guys are embarrassments.
You don't hate.
Nobody knows who Kyle Rayner is, bro.
He's the most powerful Lantern of all time, bro.
You're just making up names at this point.
I'm not playing. He's the most powerful Lantern.
Not.
He's held all the rings. He's had all the rings.
Oh, scary.
Okay, let's get to the chats, man. All right.
Thank you. That was for earlier, bro.
Yeah, I just got back, but continuing my point, Doom connection with Tony, Steve, Thor. Steve equals incursion that killed his universe. Tony, ancestor of Victor. Thor, no connection. Reed Richards, on his world, he was with Sue. He had his own Sue Storm in Franklin. Or Valeria, because I think Valeria is way cooler than Franklin. By the way, Will of Doom, read that and you'll understand why Valeria is such a cool character. Hal Jordan should have been the main Green Lantern. Sorry, John Stewart fans, but if you read Green Lantern, you will easily see Hal is a far better character. John is glazed because of Justice League Limited. You are completely right. All the big stories are centered around Hal. I like John though, but Hal should have been the guy to start this off. And then it gives the DCU more time to
marinate.
You just have an active Green Lantern throughout every era. You know what I mean? Like you use Hal Jordan through the first era, then you do John Stewart, then you do a Parallax story. But it seems like they're jumping right into a possible Parallax story in the future. Guy Gardner is the weak link of the 4 Green Lanterns. Hal, John, and Kyle is possible to be the main character, but not Guy 100%. Kyle Rayner is so much cooler. Hal, John, and Kyle have been the main Green Lantern of the Justice League before. Meanwhile, Guy never has been the main Green Lantern and was given Justice League International. Exactly. He's a loser. Kyle Rayner is miles better than Guy Gardner. It's not even funny. Kyle has actually been the main Green Lantern before. Meanwhile, Guy never was. Exactly. Kyle Rayner is such a cool green. He's cool. I will say though, Kyle Rayner is glazed because a lot of people have told me that Kyle Rayner is a better Green Lantern than Hal Jordan. No one will ever be a better Green Lantern than Hal Jordan. But Kyle Rayner's dope. You said glaze?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you said he was the strongest one. He held all the rings.
Just because you're the strongest doesn't mean that you're the best. Thor is the strongest Avenger. Is he the best Avenger?
No.
Miles is stronger than Peter. Is Miles better than Peter Parker?
No.
Exactly.
And I'm so tired of hearing. Never mind.
Wally is the fastest Flash, but is he greater than Barry? No, not greater than Barry.
Yeah, you're right. I get your point, bro. I get it. I don't need to beat it in my head. Okay.
Let's not get stupid now, Carter. Let's not get stupid now. I'll take Jay Garrick before Wally West, bro. Now, I will say, I wouldn't mind. I do want Wally to be the Flash, though, of this DCU because I'm buried out. After 15 years of Grant, Gustin, Barry Allen, I'm good. And you was with Thrawn? I'm good, bro. Or Thrawn?
We are the Flash.
Yeah, we are the Flash. I forgot about that. I remember when I saw that. I literally paused the TV and just started cussing at my TV. Oh, I do remember that. Oh my gosh, what a time to be alive, man. Okay, now we're on the last topic of the night. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. We are on the last topic of the night, man. We are talking about Stranger Things. Now it's about to get nasty, man. Because Stranger Things, man, they be doing some weird stuff, bro. And so, Dallas, I want you to hear this because you were right. Carter was wrong. Carter, you gotta take your L. Tell Dallas he was right.
Tell me I was right. Go on,
bro. Come on.
You was halfway there.
Oh,
get a load of this guy.
It's like nah. You was right.
Okay.
I'll take my wins with humility.
And so,
please.
And so, Dallas, I know you're about to go on a 10-minute rant, which is fine. The floor is yours, but let me read this off to you.
Is it going to piss me off even more?
The Duffer Brothers started production on season 5 without a finished script for the final episode. One writer said it would be crazy not to include Demogorgons or Demobats in the Abyss. The Duffer Bros ultimately decided to leave them out. They are also under fire for apparently possibly using AI to write the finale script and also using Reddit to find ideas. So what is your thoughts about this? Because I know you already said that they were fumbling and you thought that they weren't doing anything anyway. So what's your opinions on all this? Kind of finally coming to the light.
It all comes down to one word, right? It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful, right? The Duffer Brothers made an estimated over $100 million from Stranger Things, right? 9 figures, right? Season 4 ends, and there's a 5-year gap between season 4 and season 5, right? 5 years. So you have 5 years to develop. You have 5 years to genuinely come up with a fantastic product to wrap up this show that people have already been saying that people have already been saying the show is going on for too long. So you have 5 years to wrap this all up, right? And what are the Duffer Brothers doing in those 5 years? Like, who knows? Like, they could be in Thailand doing what, people who go to Thailand do, like they could be getting freaky in like Cuba. Like, we don't know what they were doing, right? But like, it's genuinely disrespectful what they did. Not only is it disrespectful to fans,
in Cuba.
like
what did that come from?
Like, seriously, like, what were they doing for those 5 years? Like, anyway, not only is it disrespectful. Oh,
sorry, bro. That's just the most random thing I heard. Were they getting freaky in Cuba? Like, where did that come from, bro?
Dude, I think they were up to some nefarious things. Like, what? Because genuinely, like, you have 5 years to write a show and you can't get a script out. Like, you were doing something nefarious, right? And so, like, it's disrespectful to the fans. It's disrespectful to the actors, right? It's disrespectful to themselves and their own product, right? 5 years and you have no development whatsoever. And then you have the theories that they were like ChatGPT, which if you go back in the clips, I said that this like season 5 seems like it literally came out of ChatGPT, like ChatGPT vomited it out, right? Because it's so discombobulated. It doesn't make any sense. The characters don't even seem like the characters. They're away from the product for too long. I said that as well. Literally, the Duffer Brothers pulled a Kawhi Leonard. They pulled a Kawhi Leonard. They got all this money. They pulled a Kawhi Leonard. They pulled an Anthony Davis. They got all this money, and all they do is sit out. It's like Joel Embiid. Like 5 years, and you can't come up with a finished script. It's disrespectful to the fans. It's disrespectful to the actors whose career is based on, like, their career is coming off of this. Like, their career is, this is either going to jumpstart their career or launch their career or completely, like, ruin it. And I don't think it ruined their career. Like, I think certain actors are still going to get, like, films and stuff. But it just, the Duffer Brothers need to be crucified. Because they are the biggest fraud. Like, okay, actually, the people who wrote Game of Thrones might actually have that title. But the Duffer Brothers are pretty close because they might be the biggest fraud. And like Netflix, low-key ought to smack them. Like, Netflix got to do something because like Duffer Brothers were playing in Netflix's face. And as fans, like, I don't know how as a fan you can respect the Duffer Brothers. They don't even have respect for their own product. They lost respect for Will. They lost respect for Nancy. They lost respect for Jonathan. They lost respect for Dustin. They lost respect for Eleven, Joyce, Hopper, all these other characters. They lost respect for them. They lost respect for their own product. And it shows. It shows on screen. It shows all 8 episodes.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Carter, how do you feel about all this?
So I'm gonna put this out there now. Season 5, not saying that it was my favorite season. Not saying that it was, in my opinion, it was still a decent season. It definitely wasn't the best one. Season 3 is definitely the best, but either way. But I will say, hearing that, very disappointed. Very disappointed in Duffer Brothers. I still like the finale. Like, I still like season 5, but like, when it comes down to like the fact that like you legitimately asked ChatGPT basically and you asked Reddit, like at this point it's starting to sound like they were told like, yeah, the script's due for you like October 25th at like 11:59 p.m. and it's like 11:50 p.m. and they over here asking ChatGPT, yo, write me up something real quick. Yo, like hook me up real quick. Like come on, bro. Like these last minute deadline type assignments they doing with ChatGPT and Reddit. Like, they over here, they might as well as use Chegg to finish their script. Like, but I mean, I think it was still pretty good season 5. But the fact that they used Reddit, like, come on, bro. People be having some atrocious takes on Reddit, bro. Like, dog, come on, bro. You're the writers here. You're the professionals. Why are you looking at other people who have a horrible takes online? Like, come on, bro. Like, and you're telling me that like we're midway through filming the last episode, and you out here talking about some, yo, low key, Demogorgons ain't it, bro. What you mean Demogorgons ain't it? Like, like, bro, what you mean Demogorgons ain't it?
Yeah,
Like,
they said Demogorgon fatigue. Bro, what does that mean? Like,
bro, and they said Demogorgon fatigue. They said Demobats, bro. We got Demobats in one episode, bro. Come on. The Demobats did one thing, and that was kill Eddie. That was it. Besides that, they did jack squat, bro. I'm telling you, we had no Demogorgons, no Demodogs, no Demobats. They were all on vacation during this time. Clearly, supposedly in the original script, it wasn't even supposed to be like the Mind Flare. It was supposed to be Vecna and a bunch of Demogorgon, Demodogs, and Demobat eggs all over the place. That would have been so cool. But we decided to move away from that because you thought people were tired of the main thing that started off this entire show, which was a Demogorgon.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Like, you're... And, like, bro, if you think that we have demo fatigue, you were clearly wrong. And I'm not going to lie, the Duffer Brothers need to fix that because clearly they were on something during this 5-year period. I think they was in Mexico moving over stuff. Cuba. Because he's still stuck on Cuba. So like, nah, like I'm not gonna lie, like they had to have been on something at this point while they was writing the script. Because, well, not writing the script because they didn't write the script at this point. But like when they was doing this, like they had to have been on something. Because there's no shot you said people are getting demo fatigue. The whole show is based off of Vecna and Demogorgons, Demodogs, and I would say Demobats, but they're in one episode. Like, come on, bro. We saw Demogorgons and Demodogs the whole time. And you don't want to show them in the final episode? Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah. Come on.
And like, maybe we got Demogorgon fatigue because the Demogorgons you were showing were getting sternum kicked by Lucas while he was holding Max in a freaking boombox.
See, maybe I don't have a problem with that. I don't.
Dude. Wait, sorry.
Yeah, I left them speechless.
Yeah.
You said what?
I don't have a problem with that.
The Demogorgons are killing trained military soldiers. Like, they're killing Navy SEALs, bro. And
that's because they keep trying to shoot them.
And Lucas kicked it in the storm and it flew across the freaking hallway.
He became Miles for a second, Miles Morales.
Exactly.
It's the multiverse.
So the Demogorgons are deaf, bro? Like they can't hear?
It's the multiverse.
Yeah, I will say that was definitely kind of crazy.
Like, the Demogorgons can't hear now.
Oh, but like let's be real here. Let's be real here though. Where are your ears?
Shut up, Carter. You know they can hear. Like, stop trying to play devil advocate. Like, that monkey almost had me pissed. Like, whoa. Almost rage baited me there. No. You know they can hear. Bro, they can hear Will, like, bro, breathing, bro. Like, in the first episode, bro's up in the tree breathing, and then the Demogorgon crawls up like, hey, I see you. Like, no, bro. No, bro. Like, stop pretending. No, that was some atrocious plot armor. And the Demogorgons, they made the Demogorgons weak just to keep a bunch of characters alive. Maybe that's why people got fatigued from it. Maybe they read Reddit.
But low key though, we should have known what was coming with the season when we saw like a 9-year-old kid like running away from a supernatural being.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, let's be real here. Like, let's be like no one on this podcast right now is running away from a Demogorgon for real. Like,
yeah.
No, you're not. No, you are not. I'm telling you right now, bro. You the first one to go.
No, Stevie's definitely the first one to go, bro. He's gonna try to like.
Nah, he probably is. He probably is, bro. He gonna say something crazy. And
I'm lighting on fire, bro.
No, you not, bro. You gonna get snatched, bro.
Carter, you're the slowest one out of all of us, bro. You're getting snatched first.
No, I'm not, bro. No, I'm not.
No, I'm lucky. Both of us are faster than you, Steve. Like, we don't have to outrun each other. Like, we don't have to outrun the Demogorgon. We just gotta outrun.
I'm not gonna lie. Low-key,
you're not faster than me, Carter. You're not faster than me, bro.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not,
Carter's
bro.
not faster than
Yes,
you,
I
bro.
am.
He's a lineman, bro. He's not faster than me, bro.
Carter's
I'm not
not
a
faster than
lineman.
you.
I'll rage bait, but I am faster than you.
Bro, you got me by like 100 pounds, bro. You're not faster than me, bro.
Bro,
Dang.
I'm definitely fat. 100 pounds is
Steve-
crazy, first off.
Like,
Like, okay, like maybe
Almost like
20.
380 saying he faster than me. That's crazy, bro.
380 is crazy. I am nowhere close to 380.
Now what? You're like what? 210?
No, I'm 218.
Yeah, you're not faster than me, bro. Stop it, bro. Come on.
I 100% am.
Carter's 100% faster than you, bro.
Okay, we're gonna race, bro. We're gonna race because you keep talking, bro. We gonna race.
Bro's not gonna race.
Knowledge, you're not faster than me either, so stop it, bro.
I'm 100% faster than you, bro. I will dust you in my sleep.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm not gonna lie, when Dallas, hold on, low key, when Dallas run, he probably sounds like a Minecraft skeleton. he be making a little clank.
Nah, he definitely is a bot.
Nah, I made him with that gazelle stride.
Oh no. Steve gonna be running like Ahsoka.
Ahsoka fast though.
No, she is.
She dumb
No,
fast.
she's
No.
not.
Actually, no, she's not. Because Ahsoka was getting dusted by a poodle, bro. I don't want to hear it.
For anyone, so there was one day we was at Stevie's house and his dog's name is Ahsoka, and she ran out the house and I started chasing the dog. I was looking catching up. The next thing you know, the dog looked behind her, looked back, and then like literally unhooked the trailer and reached another gear that I have never seen before in a dog.
You serious? She's that fast,
I'm
bro.
dead serious, bro. She took off. I was so close to catching her, and then she took off.
Dang, bro, it's crazy. All right, let's see. Let's see what they're gonna say. Disney isn't gonna recast T'Challa. What do y'all have to say to that, guys?
LT.
Next. I'm not entertaining that.
Kevin Davis, 1846.
No, y'all should see his other comments, bro. How Jordan should have been the main Green Lantern. Sorry, my dog's so cute. Sorry, John Stewart fans, but if you need Green Lantern, you would easily see Hal's far better. Oh, I reread that. My bad. All right, what I can see the DC doing with Kyle Rayner is making him as young as Supergirl. Essentially, the young characters of the DC or Supergirl, Donna Troy, Wally West, Kyle Rayner, Nightwing, and Damian. If they're a team together, that'd be dope. What do you think about the idea of the Avengers dealing with grounded threats post Secret Wars? Have the lineup be Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Ant-Man, Wasp, Hank, Janet, and Thor is off-world.
Doesn't Wasp have like a brain tumor now?
No, she's got brain damage from like a fall or something.
Oh dang, poor her.
Yeah.
You
But you can just
active.
recast.
Wait, that's another thing about Stranger Things. Did y'all hear about that?
What?
What's her Max's mom, the actor for Max's mom, had like brain cancer or some kind of cancer, right? And they didn't recast her, and she couldn't pay for her she could pay for her insurance.
She gonna pay for insurance?
The Duffer Brothers.
Are they that terrible? Are they that terrible, bro?
The Duffer Brothers slugged her out.
Are they that terrible?
It's not funny.
Wait,
It's not
are you
funny.
serious?
I'm dead serious. And she was talking about it. I think she was struggling to pay for it. Like she eventually did, but she was like struggling to pay for it.
And they didn't
She
help
was
her?
like, she wish she could have been recasted because it would have helped pay for the insurance.
Why are you laughing, bro? That's crazy, bro. Nah, bro.
Bro. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. All right. We're gonna end the show here, man, before we get freaking canceled, bro.
He's still laughing.
This is crazy. All right, Carter, what are your pools for tomorrow?
I have Spider-Man Torn and I have DCKO.
DCKO? Let me see what I'm pulling. I'll pull that.
I low-key may get more stuff tomorrow while I'm there, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think there's really anything much that like really caught my eye for tomorrow.
Oh, Superman drops tomorrow. So I'm pulling Superman Action Comics, which is Superboy, Spider-Man Torn, Aquaman, DCKO, and Dungeons of Doom issue 1.
Wait, do you have like a membership or something?
We have
said
full
what?
boxes.
Yeah, well, so basically, it's this app called Comic Geeks where you can basically pull like all your comics, like months and months in advance. So basically, like we put our comics like for like the rest of the freaking up until summertime, darn near. So basically, like so you just track your pulls. So like this week I'm pulling 6, next week I'm pulling I think 5, stuff like that. And then February I'm just spending like $50 a week for comics. I'm
Yo,
pulling
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Next
pulling like
week, bro,
10 comics a week.
bro. Next week I'm spending like $20, $25, bro.
Bro, next month I'm spending $42 a week, bro.
Bro.
It's bad.
Bro, next week you get Black Panther Intergalactic and Daredevil and Punisher 3. And Nightwing 134 comes out.
I know. I can't wait, bro. I've been reading Mad Nightwing, bro.
And Spider-Man and
$8.
Wolverine.
I need to freaking lend you it, but basically, Ink Carter, basically, like in this Nightwing issue, he basically gets given ownership of the circus that his parents like died in. It's actually crazy, and there's some
like a training ground for young fighters. He makes
no
like an army.
no, but the issue is that someone in the circus is like a highly trained assassin, and he's basically hunting them down because he's killing people in the circus. Actually, insane, kind of crazy. But anyways, that's where we're gonna end the show, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this show, man. We're going to obviously we got clips going on every day, so watch out for that. And stay tuned for Sunday, man, because I'm gonna go live, or probably actually not gonna live, but I'm gonna put out a video Monday or Sunday night where we're gonna cover the new Game of Thrones show, A Night of Seven Kingdoms. So stay crispy. Have a great day, y'all, and peace out. See you guys Thursday. Actually, my bad. We got to stream Thursday. See y'all Thursday. Peace out.
See you.
Peace.